Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So welcome to another Odyssey. This time is called Happy Thanksgiving. As always, I'm gonna show you a gameplay on hard. As you can see guys, I haven't completed it yet, so it's gonna be the very first time that I'm gonna do it. As always, without monkey knowledge, so as you can see here, it's disabled. And now let's take a look at the 5 maps. The first one is gonna be in the loop, hard standard, 750 cash to start, from round 6 until round 75, and selling is disabled. So the second map, town center, hard standard, 750 until round 80. Card, hard standard, same stats, and then again selling disabled. Fourth map, tree stump, hard standard, same stats but until round 90. And then last one is cornfield, hard standard, 850 until round 70. So as you can see, 4 beginner maps and then an advanced map as the last one. Now these are the heroes that you can choose from, and I've equipped Quincy because of his utility, his abilities, camo detection and so on, but you can choose whatever hero you may want. And then these are the towers instead that you can choose. As you can see, it's only primary and support. There are no military or magic monkeys, and that's the crew that I've chosen. So 2 villages, 2 farms, and then 2 spec factories, and then Dark Monkey, Boomerang, and Glue Gunner. Now you can see that the amount of towers you can have for each kind is limited. So that being said, let's just jump into the first map and let's go. So these are voice order recordings, so I can now go a little faster. I'm gonna drop Quincy right there, so closest to the bottom left pretty much, just being able to cover a little bit portion of the top loop, and then placing a Boomerang closest to the bottom right inside the loop, and that should be it. That's a pretty good start here normally, and therefore just use this start to then be able to place a farm whenever I had enough cash. I think it was in round 13 that I did it. And yeah, so that's the first farm. And then right here, pretty much what I'm doing is I'm upgrading the Boomerang 100, then 200, using Queen's level 3 from 15, and then upgrading the farm. I think probably I got the Boomerang actually farm 200 and then Boomerang 220, and then I'm placing that monkey. There I was trying to figure out the best position for that monkey and ended up placing it inside the loop. Then the next thing to worry about is lab Bloons. So I tried in this map with the Glue Gunner because I thought that also a slow on the Bloons would be pretty useful. So 220 farm, 210 Glue Gunner, and then 023 Dark Monkey to help Quincy, especially with camo Bloons. And yeah, that was the start. As you can see, pretty reliable, and you cannot really allow any Bloons to get past Quincy because otherwise you either have to place very quickly like a spec factory, or you need to just restart the round. So I got the bank, then I got the 230 Boomerang. And then here I think I got the Glue Gunner 220 just to make sure to being able to glue all the Bloons to slow them down, and especially lead Bloons in round 37 and 38. Then here I got the village 200. I upgraded manually Quincy to level 8 in order to do more damage to the Moab in round 40. I used this level 3 and that was it. Sometimes you're gonna be seeing me using Quincy level 3, especially when I didn't know exactly if I would have enough damage to destroy the Bloons. That's when mostly I used it. Then I collected the first bank. I got another one. I got a 102 village, 320 village, and now I have camo detection. I have improved and made my primary tower stronger. I got also the Glue Gunner 320. And yeah, here I'm just looking at the farms, and then I'm collecting when they're full or close to full. And then right here I got a crossbow master. So very simply, I just wanted a tower that would allow me to do a lot of damage to the Bloons and not worry anymore about the rounds. And yeah, that's what I did. And then I got a Monkey Town village. Monkey City is only until around 75 in this first map, so I just got the Boomerang 240 to have another activated ability in case it might be needed. Then village 420, improving further the range of my primary towers and making them stronger. And then because in this map you can't sell, I decided to just upgrade the glue gunner into a 520 glue gunner just to use it, because I knew that I would probably use it just in this map. And yeah, so that was the first map. Second map, another beginner map, very easy, town center. So I started again with Quincy, then I got my boomerang, and then in this case what I did was get a farm, and then actually get the farm 100 first, and then upgrading the boomerang, using as always Quincy level 3 for round 15, very important. Then boomerang 200, 200 farm, boomerang 210, and then 220. And then in this case I decided for that Bloons to go with a 202 boomerang, so changing how I would be able to pop Bloons. And because I thought that it would be a lot easier and better to actually have a ricochet boomerang to not only be able to pop layers, but also to do more damage to the Bloons in general. So that was my idea. And once again here I got the bank before I upgraded or got anything else. And then here I'm placing a 023 Dark Monkey again. Actually first I placed a village with a discount, and then I got the boomerang 230, and then I think yeah, here is where I placed the Dark Monkey 023. And once again I manually level up Quincy to level 8 for round 40 to be able to have him do more damage to mob class Bloons, and then I use his level 3. Again using his level 3 in round 42, dropping collecting, and then placing the second bank, getting in this case a village 300 primary village, then upgrading the top boomerang 402, and then getting the camo detection with a village, so that I would have camo detection with all my towers. And yeah, that was just another safety measure. And then right here I decided to wait to collect the banks to get also Monkey City and a Monkey City village once again. But in this case I didn't got a crossbow master. I just wanted to change things up, and so I got turbocharge. And then you're gonna see that next time I collect with the banks I'm gonna actually get a permacharge, so 250 boomerang. And I just wanted to, you know, use different strategies and not go with the same strategy, just trying to mix things up and to make them more interesting. Just using turbocharge, very important in round 60, and then collecting the banks and getting permacharge, and that was pretty much it. I got once again the village 420, just to make all my primary towers stronger. And I think here I got the 420 boomerang, I got it 502. So the top boomerang, I got also the 5th upgrade, so I think it's like the Glaive Lord. And yeah, once again here waiting to collect the banks. And yeah, that was pretty much the second map. In this case it was until around 80, but after you have like permacharge with a primary village is already more than enough. Like having a Glaive Lord is just too much. You have already all the damage that you need. And yeah, and I think then for the very last round I got the crossbow village, but I wasn't really needed. Now third map, again selling is disabled here. I started again with Quincy and I placed my boomerang closest to it. That position with your towers is pretty good because it allows you to attack the towers for a very long time, and therefore with less upgrades and with less towers you can defend more. Yes, you need to wait a little bit until the Bloons get in range, but then it's just better. So once again here I just waited until round 13, then I placed my farm, and then I upgraded I think 100 again, and then I upgraded the boomerang using Quincy level 3 in round 15, as you can see right here. Boomerang 200, farm 200, and then now I got the boomerang 210 and then 220. I dropped in this case another boomerang right away, and I got it 001, 002, then 202. Yeah, once again, my idea was to pop lab balloons with that 202 boomerang, but at the same time I had in mind to get a ricochet boomerang, so it would be also useful to pop more balloons. And once again here, after getting the farm 220, I'm just waiting to have enough cash to get the bank. And yeah, that was it. So you can see like the early game in all these maps was very similar, other than changing the tower that they used to pop lab balloons. Like it was pretty much the same. Then right here, I placed a village, in this case 002 village, actually 102, and then I upgraded, I got a Dark Monkey 023. And once again, manually leveling up Quincy to level 8 for 940 and then using his level 3. So yeah, same strategy. Collecting the bank, placing the other one. Only 2 farms maximum in this Odyssey. And then in this case, getting the 300 village, upgrading the boomerang 402, getting camo detection. So as you can see, the order of things is pretty much the same. Now, unfortunately, here in this map, as I said before, it's no selling. So I had forgot about it. And then when I realized that I wouldn't be able to sell my Dark Monkey to place it in a better spot, I was actually pretty sad. But yeah, it is what it is. I just wanted to place the Dark Monkey a little closer towards the left, so that with the Crossbow Master, I would be able to attack the balloons in the left side. But yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't possible to sell, and therefore I had to set with the tower where they already were when I had placed them. And then as you can see here, same stuff. So Monkey City Village, then 024 Dark Monkey, then turbocharge as well, just in case I might need another activated ability, especially for not like 60. Waiting for the banks to be almost full, collecting, and then once again here I got Crossbow Master first. 420 village, and now in this case every single tower is in range of the Monkey City village other than the 402 boomerang, and therefore for that reason I decided to not upgrade the tower, but to upgrade the turbocharged tower. So I'm pretty sure here I get first primary expertise, so I get the ballista from the village, and then I get like permacharge for the very last rounds. I did something like that, so I can like speed up even more now. So yeah, that's the ballista village. And then many times here, like I was off my computer, like I went to do something else because I knew that I would have enough defenses. So and then here I think I got permacharge right there, so in round 78. It wasn't really needed because with Crossbow Master, with the Ballista Village, with Quincy, like it's not needed, but I just got it just to get it. Then fourth map, another beginner map, Tree Stump. In this case, dropping Quincy closest to the left and then not very close towards the top, because there you want to place a boomerang, as you can see that I'm doing. So just leave enough room to place a boomerang so that the boomerang can reach the top path. That's going to be important in case any balloons can sneak past. You can actually attack them again with both Quincy and the boomerang. So yeah, that's it. I'm using the same start here, as you can see. So placing a farm in round 13, getting it 100. Then in round 15, using Quincy level 3, upgrading the boomerang 100, then 200. Farm. Actually here I had to reset because the regular balloons just were too fast, and therefore I had to get the boomerang 210 and then actually getting the farm 200. Boomerang 220, and then here again I was trying to find the best spot for the other boomerang for lab balloons, and at the end of the day I decided to opt for that position right there, pretty much in the center. 202 boomerang, then farm 220. Here once again dropping a Dark Monkey. In this case I got this Dark Monkey a little earlier, but I was worried about round 33 about camo balloons, that Quincy wouldn't have enough like attack speed and damage to destroy those yellows. and therefore that's why I placed that monkey there. I got the bank, then I upgraded here the top boomerang to 3-0, the middle boomerang 3-0-2, and then here I think I got a village, and I got the village like 2-0-0. So that's what I did. So not discount, but first 2-0-0. Always manually upgrading Quincy to level 8 for round 40, and then using his level 3. And then right there is where I placed the discount village, I collected the bank, and then I placed the other farm. And then, as always, getting primary training village, then camo detention, middle boomerang 4-0-2, that monkey 0-4, and in this case I wanted to get again crossbow master first, because I really thought that it would be the best choice in this kind of map. And therefore here I'm just waiting to collect the banks. Actually, I got first a monkey town and monkey city village. I got a turbocharge, and then next is when I'm gonna get crossbow masters. I just changed the order of the upgrades. And as you can see, with a monkey city village, you not only your farms get 10% more income, so they become full like faster, but also your old towers are gonna generate more gold, because for every bloom they pop, they're gonna just generate more gold. So yeah, that's the crossbow master. Then in this case, in this map, you have to survive until round 90, so until DDTs and super ceramics. So my goal was trying to get all the boomerangs to Tar 5, plus crossbow master, plus the crossbow village, the ballista village, plus maybe another tower. So that's why here I'm trying really to collect the banks correctly. And I got permacharge first, then I think I got the ballista village, and then I use a spike factory. I got spike factories especially for the very last map, but I decided to use a spike factory also in this map right here. And you're gonna see in a moment, like after I get the ballista village, I was trying to figure out the position of the spike factory, and I decided just to place it right there. So 240 spike factory, and then 250 actually. So that was my idea. In this round, with a Monkey City Village, you get a ton of cash from like destroying the rounds. So yeah, it was very fast until I was able to afford it. And yeah, that's the 250 spec factory. As you can see, using every, I don't know, it's like every 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you have an activated ability that the factory uses it by itself. And yeah, that was it. Now, the last map was very difficult because like from beginner maps, now we jump all the way to advanced maps. And especially this one can be a little annoying because all these cornfields are gonna actually destroy your projectiles. So for a tower like boomerangs, or yeah, especially boomerangs, like it's very hard to make them work. And here I did a mistake because I think I would be a lot better like to start with Quincy and a Dark Monkey rather than starting with Quincy and the boomerang. So now that like I completed everything, I had to say that probably starting with Quincy and a Dark Monkey may be the best choice. But yeah, when I was doing the Odyssey, I just went by default. So for every single map I had used the Quincy and boomerang, so I decided to use it again. And then right here what I did was I removed the very last cornfield, and then I placed a spike factory. I knew that it would be useful sooner or later, so I just decided to get it as fast as possible. And so in any case some balloons can sneak past, I don't have to worry, or I don't have to restart. I can just very simply just let the spike factory destroy those balloons. So here I started upgrading the boomerang, but as you can see, because the cornfields are destroying my boomerangs and therefore they're not able to rotate and to pop more balloons, I'm really wasting a ton of time. I'm wasting a lot of damage, of a possible damage that I can do. And here also I did a mistake, like I tried to place a farm, but then in round 21 I ended up losing because these yellows and pinks were just too much. So I got the boomerang 2-0. I decided to try it again, but as you can see, the yellows and the pinks are just too fast. And I had used the Quincy level 3 in round 19, so I didn't have it up yet. And therefore I just placed that monkey. So I should have placed this dark monkey a lot sooner, probably instead of placing the boomerang. As you can see, with the dark monkey was very easy, round 21. And also the remaining rounds, you're gonna see that now last Bloons can sneak past, and yeah, so that's the thing. Probably dropping a dark monkey rather than a boomerang would have been better. Here, of course, I had to pop Bloons, and so I had to play something for Bloons. I opted once again for a 002 boomerang. It's just a lot better than glue gunner. And yeah, I just got the 202 for round 28. That was it. But as you can see, the main difference in this gameplay is the fact that because I had to remove the cornfield and I had to place a spike factory, I don't have a farm, and therefore I was pretty behind in terms of like farming and cash, extra cash. And yeah, it was a little more difficult. But yeah, I was trying my best here to upgrade the farm, and at the same time just looking at the rounds and see if I would have enough damage. And yeah, all good here. Now, by removing the bottom cornfield, you can see that the boomerang can actually turn in the air, and therefore, because it can turn, my damage was actually a little higher. So yeah, it's already, by removing that bottom cornfield, now it's better for boomerangs. They're stronger. Then I got the boomerang 230, the other boomerang 302. Yeah, it was looking pretty good. Then for round 40, I just placed a village here. I got the village, I think 200. Once again, just trying to make these towers as strong as possible for the Moab. And in this case, because it's an advanced map, Quincy was already level 8. So yeah, it was not needed to manually level him up to level 8. And as you can see, around 40 was easy. I destroyed the last Bloons with the spike factory. And then here I was trying to figure out where to place the farms so that I would be able to have both my towers and the farms in range. And therefore I was pretty sure that I would have to sell that top left, top right farm. As you could see there, I sold it, and I got it in range of the discount village, and I got the bank right away. So that's what I did. And then the other farm, I would place it like in the right side. I would have to remove another cornfield, and I would have to place it right there. So I got the 402 boomerang, and then you can see here that I'm losing against these fortified ceramics in round 46. I tried as well Quincy level 3, I tried the village 300, and eventually that worked. But then in round 37, I lost again, so I had to restart. And I didn't really have enough cash to get anything other than the spec factory 100. And then I realized that my 402 boomerang wasn't strong, and that's why I was losing. So I placed it in first starting. I think I changed it right now. Yeah, here. And yeah, after that it was a lot easier to survive. I got also the Dark Monkey 024, Village 320, and yeah, and now it got a lot easier after that. Also 240 boomerang, turbocharge, just in case I might need another activated ability, and I had like Quincy level 3 in cooldown, I would be able to use turbocharge. And yeah, so it was a lot more difficult, but of course this is an advanced map, so that's why it's more difficult than the other ones. And here around 52 again, I didn't have enough damage with Quincy level 3 to destroy both mobs, and so I just got the Spike Factory 3-0 just to be 100% sure that I would always have enough damage to destroy whatever amount of Bloons may be able to sneak past my defenses. I was tired to like having to restart rounds, so that's why I got the Spike Factory 3-0. Here I collected the bank, I got the other one. As you can see, very late, in round 55. Most likely, this is just making me waste cash. Probably because you only have to survive until round 70. It might probably be best to just keep one farm, one bank, and then like upgrade your towers a little sooner. Because as you're gonna see here that I'm gonna struggle a little bit, especially because I was like thinking about round 63, how to defeat round 63. I didn't have Crossbow Master yet. I didn't have enough cash to like get permacharge or any other upgrade. And the cheapest upgrade is actually Crossbow Master. It's 27,000. So I was looking at the banks, how much cash I had inside, and using here activated abilities. So I'm using Quincy level 3, I'm using Turbocharge, I'm using Quincy level 10, just to be able to survive. Here I think again I used like Turbocharge or Quincy level 3, I don't remember. Yeah, Quincy level 3. Alright, and then in round 63 I did this. So for the first rush I used Turbocharge and that was enough. For the second one I used Quincy level 10, and then for the third one I actually collected the banks and I got Crossbow Master. And that was it, because after you get it, it becomes a lot easier. So I decided to remove those cornfields finally to free the line of sight of my Crossbow Master, and also to make the boomerangs now, the ricochet effect, be much more effective. And yeah, those were the last rounds. It's just until round 70 here, so it's just really having a good early game. Probably, as I said before, getting 2 banks maybe actually be worse. Probably just getting one and then getting the Crossbow Master sooner might be the best idea. But yeah, that was it. I hadn't really tried this Odyssey, so it was pretty much all improvised, and therefore that's why you can see that I made some mistakes, especially in the more difficult map. But yeah, that was it, guys, with that monkey knowledge. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.